perhaps I should start drawing again. After all, I have all these Sharpies. So I started drawing again, and this is what I've done so far, but it's been a while and my hands keep cramping. Start. For some reason I'm obsessed with the puzzle piece pattern at the moment. I kind of love it. We've been working from home for a week now. We started last Wednesday and now it's Wednesday. Doing okay. I've had to change my setup. Took the hutch off the desk so that I can stand up, so I'm not in as much pain, because I've been in a lot of pain and been struggling to sleep this week, so just trying to ease that as much as I can. So yeah, would you like to see how my office buddies are doing? What you doing? Ooh. Oh, beautiful. Did I disturb you? I love you, baby. Oh, that's so cute. It's so cute. First full week of working from home is over. It was alright. It was a bit painful for me, but it's just a matter of changing things around to work for me. So I've done my best to try and make it better, let's just say. So hopefully next week's a little bit better. Can only hope. I mean, it's not a full week next week because Easter's coming. And I won't be at work on Monday either. So Thursday, I got a phone call from the hospital saying that they want to book me in for a procedure next week. And I was like, okay. I sort of was like, oh, I thought everything was getting pushed back with everything that's going on. And she's like, they are, but everything that's sort of getting marked as urgent is being done. And apparently my case is marked as urgent, so that's good. I mean, I know that my upcoming surgery at some point in the future is going to rely on the results of the procedure that I'm having on Monday. So I'm guessing that that's all part of it. To go get tested for COVID-19. There's a special time of day for medical staff and people, waiting surgery, etc. So I got to go when there wasn't really that many people, which is good. And I spoke to the lady, I spoke to the person on the phone yesterday, and they were like, we haven't had any positive cases. So I was speaking to her and she said the same thing, so that's good. Look, I don't think that I've been around anybody that I could have got it from, but you never know, because I have had to go to the pharmacy and the supermarket, and you can pick it up anywhere. So yeah, as of today and this morning, having that test, I now have to self-isolate. Luckily, I'm home by myself except for the cats. And I didn't ask about that, but I think animals and pets are fine. So fingers crossed. Yeah, so I'm now in self-isolation until I get the results, which should be tomorrow at some point, because the procedure that I need is on Monday, and I need to be taken and picked up from the hospital. So yeah, I have to be out of self-isolation to do that. I'm just going to spend the next couple of days here at home doing nothing. I'm doing some drawing, so I started doing that. I don't know, it's my little drawing that I'm working on. Don't know why, I'm just obsessed with puzzle pieces at the moment. I know that it's Autism Awareness Month, and puzzle pieces are a symbol of autism and autism awareness and that. But that's not technically why I started using puzzles. I think it was just because so many people have started doing puzzles and things like that with being in quarantine and self-isolating, and puzzles are just a thing. So I kind of thought that's a really cool idea. Maybe I should try that for like the designs that I do, because yeah, I'm just trying to get away from a lot of my original designs with my patterns and stuff. I mean, it's changed, it's evolved, but a lot of the things I do would be words and things like that. So I just wanted to try and do something a little bit different. So we'll see how this turns out. There's also another one that I was in the middle of that I didn't like as much. Well, I do like it, but I actually noticed that it looked better with a couple of blank spots. So that's what I'm doing. The other one's a full page. So yeah, I'm just trying to keep myself busy. Got my pussycats, got TV, go watch some movies and things like that. Get out the old DVDs. And just, yeah, chill. I mean, that's all we've got to do. Just get by. So tomorrow is Good Friday, which starts off the long Easter weekend. So at work today, I know I look ridiculous. At work today during our phone conferences, we're having an Easter theme and had to wear a bonnet. I didn't have a bonnet, so this was my improvisation. It's kind of dodgy. The rest of my Easter collection is over here. It's Wednesday after Easter, and it's been a hard day. I woke up early this morning and joined in a live chat with my favorite actress, another actress that I adore, on Instagram, and that was fantastic. It was a great way to wake up, except it was very early. Well, it wasn't that early. It's about the normal time my alarm goes off. But it's my day off. I mean, I have the rest of this week off, so it felt ridiculously early. So there's Izzy in the background, just chilling outside. Finished my lunch, just letting the cats run around because I don't have to work or anything today. Just chilling. I had to run to Officeworks earlier and grab some paper and ink and things. My work is doing, or my team I should say, is doing themed conference calls from today. I'm missing out on the first 3 days, so when I start back on Monday I get to do A, B, C and D, so it's going to be interesting. But I have something planned for every letter. It's going to be fun. I'm looking forward to that. So I'm having a whole week off, and I'm only taking 3 days. So that's good. Well, technically I'm having 10 days off in a row, if you include the weekends and obviously Good Friday. So it's good, except there's nothing you can do. So, I mean, yeah, I've had to go out for some essentials. But yeah, other than that, I wish the weather was nice because that pool looks so good in the back of this frame. But it is so cold and I can't swim in it, which is also the other downside. Medical issues mean I can't swim. Yay! Fun, not fun. I mean, I suppose it depends on which doctor I talk to, because one said, yeah, go for it, salt would be great for you, it's a salt pool. And the other went, no swimming. So I guess it depends on who you ask. So yeah, I didn't post a video last week. I was having a hell of a lot of trouble with my editing software. I really need to figure out how to get it to work better. Just freezing, and I'm assuming that it's a computer issue, but I've tried it on a few computers and I've had the same problem. But I'm assuming that the program needs a lot more space than I have, or else it's just glitchy as heck. But everywhere I've looked sort of mentions needing more RAM and stuff like that, and I'm like, too techie for me. But yeah, so I didn't post, and it was a sort of a tough week. I had to go into hospital on Monday for a procedure last week, not the one just gone, the one before. And my dad had to take me in, and that was a lot harder than I expected. I can't remember if I've spoken about this already, but it was very hard. Lots of thoughts go through your brain when you're sitting in a hospital waiting room all by yourself, knowing that you're going to have an anaesthetic. Granted, it was only a local, but you never know what happens, what could happen. And all I could think was I couldn't even give my dad a hug. It's sort of that world that we're living in at the moment, and it's hard. The long weekend's been especially hard for me because I'm here by myself, except for the cats. And it's just lonely and it's hard, and thankfully my dad and stepmom FaceTimed me on Easter Sunday, and that was just a great break from it all, and that was just really nice. So that was an up. But today, just feeling really low. Yeah, it's not fun. It makes me feel trapped because you're not allowed to go for a drive. You're not allowed to get in your car and go for a drive for anything other than essentials, so I don't even have that escape anymore. I walked down to the shops, which normally is not even a quarter of what I would normally walk, and that was a struggle. I can't ride a bike. Sitting in an office chair hurts. Riding a bike it's not going to work. I've got a scooter, so I thought I might give that a try. I had to go out today, so maybe tomorrow. I'm just having a lazy one today. Need to print some stuff, work on this video, because I've still got all last week's stuff to do. So yeah, I hope everyone had a great Easter. I hope people are doing better than I am. I just had a rough day today. I'm okay now. Feeling a bit better now, just a bit emotional. Like one of those days where you randomly sit and watch videos on Facebook and every single one is making you cry. And sometimes they're not even sad. So I'll pick myself up. I'll go inside and I'll work on some stuff on my computer and have a little bit of Nailed It playing in the background to make me laugh. That's a good show to make me laugh. Also, Red Dwarf is another one that I'm considering a rewatch of, because given the times at the moment, a rewatch of a funny show would be good. I'm just going to check on these pussycats, but they're both just sitting in the garden. I'll see them in their outside habitat because they're just running around the yard and not in their cage. Let's have a look. Hey, Izzy. Dax over here. What's doing, buddy? What you doing? Hi, man. It's Friday. It's technically my last day of annual leave for this week. and I'm gonna do some cooking because my ingredients are gonna go off if I don't cook them today. So I thought I'd film it. I'm not very great in the kitchen. I don't cook very often at all, but I do love a good quiche.